Hey there, and welcome to another mail call. For those of you who have seen my VMX video, you may remember that I mentioned that I have never owned any other VMs. So, I found someone who could help me out with that, and this is 15 pounds of VM68 bits and pieces. He describes it as all that and a bag of chips. So I'm gonna go through it bit by bit. It's too big to fit on my table as is, so I'll set up on my usual little workspace and then pull stuff out and show everything I got. So here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start at the top and go down, laying everything out on here. I think it'll fit. So first things up is an actual bag of chips, Ruffles baked cheddar and sour cream. I actually got the bag of chips. It's all that and a bag of chips. So I'll probably munch on those while I'm working on the video later. And let's get to the all that. All right. So we've got this, what is it, center point scope. This is not specific to the VM. Can I actually? No, I cannot. But that's pretty cool. It does, I think he has the rail and a carrying handle, whatever this attaches to. So, I'll just keep going. I'm always tempted to fiddle with everything, but for now, I'll just keep going. Got ourselves. See, we got a auto cocker threaded barrel with one of those Lapco mock suppressors on there. There is, if I remember correct, he said he has an adapter in here, not here, in the box, that will adapt that to VM threads, which is pretty swell. That's gonna roll away. So let us. Perfect. We see. I don't actually know what this is. It's not even hollow. I would have guessed like a volumizer, but if you can see that, that's dead end right there. Doesn't go anywhere. So I guess that could just be. Is that really, Huh. Alright. Maybe that's just a foregrip. I don't think I've seen that before. Got. I believe that is the rear plug for a lower tube. Very similar to what is on the VMX. That probably goes to one of the bodies that's in here. Oops, pair of detents. Don't know if these are, he probably told me, and I don't remember, if these are aftermarket or originals. They're nice, and I guess this is urethane or something. They certainly feel like they're in nice shape. This is a funky setup. Let me see if there's a, of course there is. Right here. So this is the feed neck, and if I am correct, detent fingers going like that. It's an interesting setup. I don't know how well they work. I'm not, like I think I mentioned, I've never had a VM68 and don't know a heck of a lot about them yet. So this will be my first experiment with the platform. Got a couple of barrels. So this is kind of neat. I did not know this before. So we got the barrel tube, and then a threaded sleeve that goes over it. I had no idea. I don't know if that's the way all the stock barrels were. That's kind of neat though. Suppose you could then have theoretically had... You could have had different bores if you wanted to. Well, and then you can also just... Might be cheaper to machine just this thing out of aluminum and stick it over your barrel material. But I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of neat. I don't really know what the benefit of that is. 3 of those. And we got this guy here, which goes something like that. This would be the mount for the grip, or the grip frame. The same thing is on my VMX, so that part I at least recognize. And a magazine, just for show. But it is a decent piece. Like, it's an actual metal mag versus like some plastic bit. Basically, I'm inheriting, you know, he had started a project, and now I'm going to resume from where he left off. This actually, I don't think, this is a Nelson valve. I can't see anything. Can't see anything in there, but it's a Nelson valve with a 1/8 port on the back. Don't know what that would have gone to originally, but I am sure I can find a use for that. I don't know if I have any Nelson bodies without a valve at the moment, but the fact that it's a 1/8 port on the back is kind of interesting. I'm sure I can find a reason to use that. We have this guy. Don't know what that is. That almost looks like a bore. It doesn't fit. Nope. That wouldn't go into any of these. Alright, don't know what that is. We'll see if it becomes obvious as it go. There we go. So here is an actual VM68. The first one. And I don't know, oh, there we go. So there's the barrel adapter there. Lapco. Cocker to Bruiser VM68. WG65. Sweet. That is heavy. Hold on 1 second. Where is my VMX? So when I did the VMX video, I commented on how heavy that thing is. It's close. They're pretty close. Of course, this has the stock stuck on the back of it, but they're close in weight. They are both chunky pieces of equipment. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a video about that. There will be a video about that thing soon. You may recognize, somebody might recognize that pattern, but that's a different video. Anyway, let's see, is there anything? Oh, there you can see the, no you cannot. That grip frame adapter. That's this. So, man, I still have no idea I'm sure it's in his pictures. He sent me pictures of the stuff and told me what it was. I did not feel like looking at it before doing this. Oh, hold on. No, not even a little bit. Alright. Well, we'll keep going. In fact, maybe after. If I still don't know what this is, after, I'll come back. Let's see. Another VM68. This one with the cow camo going on. I don't know if that has any indication as to the age of the marker. This one's got the cow camo and also plastic. These plates here is plastic on this one. That is metal on this one. Manufactured by Benjamin Sheridan. Read manual before using. Read manual before using. Oh, there you go. Read the manual before using. So anyway, like I said, don't know if that means anything regarding age. That one is dirty though. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's a part's gone, or although probably I could just take that apart, clean it, and get it working again if I was so inclined. Which I probably am. We'll see. Almost missed this guy. This is the valve tool. I talked about this in the VMX video. On these markers, assuming they have their stock valve, you need to use this thing to reach up into here. That screw here is actually going into the side of the valve. To adjust velocity, or one of the velocity adjustments is you actually rotate the valve and to choose which port lines up with the bolt, which is an interesting idea. So you actually, the valve has 4 ports on it. I do not have any loose valves lying around. 4 ports on it of different diameters. So depending on the velocity you need, you can actually rotate that port and get more air out the barrel versus going to the blowback. I think. We'll see. And sorry for the cat banging on the door. He wants to come downstairs. Another VM68. It's got this fancy machine screw cocking knob on the side here. Also black, but with the plastic. But like I said, I have no idea. I probably know these parts don't necessarily go together. That may not have anything to do with this. Yeah, so I don't know if the color means anything at all. But I'm sure I will find all that out once I start asking people questions and actually looking up info on these. Like I said, did not have any of these prior to this, so this is a good start, I think. Went from no VMs to a VMX and then 3 VM68s. I got nowhere to put this. Go over here. So I think that will be it for now then. At some point there'll be a video as I start fiddling with these, taking them apart. But I don't know yet. So we'll see. All right then. I don't think I missed anything. Nope. Although, hold on. So, if you're still here, you can yell at the screen as I guess what the heck that is. It really seems like a size. Oh, okay. Maybe Oh, try and do this without knocking the camera down. Yeah, you go to this, don't ya? There's the mark from this. There we go. I think there's a mark on it from that set screw. Yeah, let's call it that. I might be wrong. But there's a mark from the set screw. So I think it goes in there. Okay, now I guess that's it. And I'll see you next time.